So here's another weird Amiga scenes thing. So, you know, I've been working on the Amiga 600, 3.2 ROM, the Furia, the whole nine. The old PCMCIA light just said, I'm not going to act up anymore. One of my commenters on the previous video suggested that it could be the PCMCIA memory overlap while in 8 megs, explaining it's trying to hit the RAM, and every time it hits the RAM, that light would light up. But I don't get floppy access on compact flash, I get hard drive access on compact flash, like this one's doing. I'm doing a virus scan now, just in case there's some weird crap floating around. You know me, I got all this stuff everywhere, and all it takes is one dirty insertion. Run a virus scanner. So another thing that I did on this is, because it has the Furia, and I knocked the camera power cord out, I'm going to show you something real special. Well, my virus scan didn't find anything. I'm going to turn this off. Nah, I'm going to leave it run. I'm going to pull this out. This noise you're hearing, I screwed a fan onto the heatsink, this way, of the Furia. Why? Because this mofo got hot. I mean, I could feel some heat coming out here. I know it's a heatsink and it draws the heat out, but she was just hot. Now she's nice and cool. How did I get this heat sink? How did I get this heat sink to stay on there? Well, I used wood screws. How did I get wood screws to stick to a heat sink? What I did was I took a pair of pliers and let me turn this off before I blow something up. I grabbed the heat thing and I just squeezed them together. I'll do it on this one, for example. This is black and it's just, you know, doesn't matter to me. So if you grab these low and you just squeeze them, they will stay in together. I don't even know if you can really see how close that's been squished together. And that allowed me to run a screw. See, glad I turned it off. Run a screw through it and get her to stick. And you can see the old Transcend 4 giggers right there and functioning. So what I had to do is, when I plug the keyboard, or when I fold the keyboard over, should I say, I just make sure that I push right here so it kind of doesn't do the loop this way. That would be bad. I make the loop this way and then it's out of the way. Yeah, it hits up here a little bit, but as long as I make sure the fold goes towards the back, it's good. How did I hook it up, you ask? That's a pretty good story too. I took the long cord of the fan here with a DuPont connector wire and I shoved it into the 5-volt side of the floppy disk power and the center ground, repeating that into another DuPont connector with some pins that I pulled out of something that I found on the ground, probably from another clip-off, and just shoved them in there. If it was successful, I was going to clean the wires up. Not really, they're clean. And put the lid back on. So I might hot glue this together because it's looser than Monica Lewinsky after her meeting with Bill Clinton. And, you know, I don't want it to go all falling out and stuff. I guess I could get the Lorena Bobbitt here and shorten the wires up, even on this side, but I don't know if this fan's going to stay. I was thinking of having a smaller fan on whatever the heck this thing is. The FPU? Where's that this? I don't know what this is. The Logic Xilinx chip, maybe? I don't know what that is, but put something here that blows, and maybe the residual air will go down across the CPU, and I don't have to worry about the old keyboard plug. But I don't have a fan that small in stock. I do, but they're all tore up. They're old graphics cards fans, really tiny ones. But that's the game plan. So for now, it's functional, and as long as I don't do this, just give her the tuck. There you go, stick her down. Any out there from Thailand, you know about the tuck. And that's it. Now it is a little noisy. This fan is not the quietest. Got a little bit of crust in the bearing. But you know what? I don't care. It's 30-something years old. Or the computer's 30 years old. Hard drive lights, hard drive, and we're going to be in 8 meg mode again. And I want to see if that weirdness happens. Now I did put some programs on here. Why is that not going down? There you go. don't have my screws in. Alright. So hard drive light's normal, everything's working. I do notice this is a little slower. Like when I do Right Amiga E. See that? DrJoeyPC. I know it's a 600, but it's a 020-600 with the Furia happiness or whatever it does. I don't turn on Furia Tune. I just kind of run it manually. I don't know if it does anything. It was like, what, 20-30K? So I put Virus Z. I also put Virus Executor on here. This does have the Glowicons, and I put a couple file managers on here. And well, it was supposed to make a virus. Okay, there it is. Virus Executor drawer. I like Virus Executor because it screams at you, ah, and scares the Jesus out of you if you get a virus. Did I launch it? Oh, okay. So it's asking me about the screen. I'm just gonna say high-res lace because that's all I got. Same people that make, or the same web page that makes or gives out the Virus Z. Pet peeve about 3.2. 3.2, like OS 3.9, uses installer out of system. So if you use your favorite file manager of choice, like mine, Directory Works, DW, put it in your C drive. Super fast. So if you go into your C drive, you won't have an installer. You do on 3.1.4, you do on 3.1, and all the old ones. I had like 10 copies of them for different versions of the installer. But in system, you're going to see installer. So I just copied mine to C for programs that use it in C, and then everything's cool. Now I'm going to put Magic Workbench on because Glowicons sucks the donkey. And what I'm going to do is see if it blows up because Nick prefs and I prefs on this don't get along too well. Plus, I don't think, I don't know. I don't think. I just do. So I'm going to let this do, and we'll see what the hell happens. I like to keep the old Omnibot in the screen now so you can get a kind of passage of time. You can see how long some of these things take to film. Some are minutes. Some are hours. Sometimes I get lucky and it's 10 or 15 minutes. No beers tonight. Just some sweet tea. Sweeten or un. That is not sweet or run. That is sweeten or un. That is sweetened or unsweet tea. Y'all from the South, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think anybody from the South drinks unsweet tea. Now, we're in 8 meg mode, and we're still quite okay on the weirdness of the light. I don't know if it was the PCMCIA issue. I doubt. I think it was heat related, because she was cooking eggs. You could really, you know, boil water on this thing. Do I have the AGA chipset? I don't, but I'm going to say yes. And I'll delete fast copper. I just want the AGA Intel outside backdrop. You know, yes, I want the backdrop installed. You don't get that if you don't say yes. You're done. Select the 16 color screen mode or higher if you have AGA. I'm not. I like the 8. That's fine. I'm going to wait on the old intuition. I'm going to try closing some windows here. Yes, I want to have it installed on other partitions. DH1. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay. This is my registered copy. Yep. I don't need to update it because you can't. Alright. Woo! They look weird. I'm going to reset. Oh, I have to take Magic Copper out of system here in Workbench Startup because it puts copper in there, I believe. Bye-bye, copper. Okay, we're going to reboot one more time after Magic Workbench is installed. And then we'll choose my Intel outside backdrop. Hopefully it won't put Marble Classic on because that really just kills it. This is running so much better since I put the fan on. I'm not having any problems with it. A little bit of slowness on the GUI. That's freaking reaction. You need some balls for that one. There we go. So I have the Intel outside backdrop, which is an AGA backdrop. She's a little low. Don't know. That's overscanned stuff. Let me see if I can clean that up. Ooh, I do not like it when they put window backdrops. Workbench pattern. I'm just going to take them, the Windows one, and I'm just going to get that out of there because, whoop, a little bit better. Let's see if I can tidy up reaction a bit. Backdrop pattern, clear, and save. Get the boldness out of your title windows. I don't know, let's do overscan. Yep. I'm on the Chinesium adapter, remember it might, why are there two overscans? Text size, graphic size. Whoa. .692 by 231. Let's see if that stretches the screen. Oh yeah, it looks nice. We do get a little bit of over here, but with a gray backdrop, you don't notice that. Yay, Mortimer, we're back. I'm going to snapshot these. And we're 8 meg Furia. Got programs installed. PCMCIA is cooking and working. Got editors and turbo text and turbo calc and yep. Benchmarks, hard drive stuff, Amabek tools, data flyer stuff, super dark screensaver. Let's see if my flying toasters work. What is it? Shift F3. Flying toasters. Shift F4. I think they're in black and white. It'd be cool if they were in color like Morph does. And some of the stuff on Amiga. Desktop Magic, I think it was called. So I don't know. It's just random hoopla. So that is the 600. What's going on with the 1000? What else do we got going on over here? We got the Pistorm Amiga 1000. What's so special about it? Nothing. The merged update with the networking shared folder. So the Pi's booting, I think. Here it is. I think I clicked that twice. Yep, sure did. 187 megahertz. Faster than the A600. Cool. So that's the 1000 with its latest main branch. I'll have to do the whip crap again. The cool thing about that is you can go into system. Whoops. You can go into your Pistorm drive, run the Pistorm app, and just say shut down Pi. Poof. That'll shut down the Pistorm. It'll freeze the Amiga. But you can safely turn off your Amiga. I just let it run for like 30 seconds. It doesn't take that long. Once the Amiga locks up, you're good to go. Turn it off with no worries about screwing up the Linux file system with a hard power off. Another hobby I have is jamming out to guitar. That's my Ibanez GSA 70? I forget. I bought it 3,000 years ago. This is an Xserve A1196 2.6 gigahertz dual core Xeon with the weird graphic slot and stuff. I kind of borrowed a couple caps off of it. I needed some tantalum caps in a 330 range, and I forgot where I took them from. But anyway, I hot aired them off of here somewhere. This was a spare board. It still functioned. It did. I don't know. I forgot where I took some stuff. I also took a coil off of it too that I have to find what I did with. So here is Amiga 3000. Memorex Power Center for you guys in the UK. It's kind of like your little surges. You guys have switches on all your power outlets. Well, imagine people in America did now too. So we plug in all of our, what you call mains, into the back. There's one master that actually plugs into the wall, feeds them like an extension socket or whatever, and you can control whatever the hell you plug into in the back. I have the MorphOS, I have the 3000, I have the 4000, I have the 1200T, and I have another 1084S underneath. 1200T's not been on the channel yet because it's a mess. Doesn't work right. I got some stuff from some viewers that I found that I forgot. Luke, didn't forget about you, brother. Just lost the package. So there's the 3.2 ROM OS 3.2 3000. She's fine. Got a couple hard drives on there. Loaded up full of a bunch of stuff. Everything's been fine. Another drive. Found another drive. Haven't even decided if I'm going to murder it and make it GoTech because it's just so nice. Still has the warranty sticker intact. It might need new caps. I don't even know if it works. I haven't even plugged it in yet. So that's cool. 4000 seems to be fine after its crystal surgery. It had a crystal meth problem. I film a lot, I edit randomly, and these come together in hit or miss kind of throws. This mess right here is just a bill box and a knife and a lighter and a letter opener, my headset for work and just stuff. Just got the USB. I gotta put the newer version of Poseidon on. So that's 3.2 also. 3.2 ROMs. On Mode Pro in a GVP Spectrum, 31 kilohertz video card. I'm Mode Proing all the 15 kilohertz stuff. It will do both. I've said it before. I've showed it before with the cable that's kind of thrown in the back of it because it has that 15 kilohertz pass-through port, which is nice for a Dell monitor or something like that. If I could find a small Dell or BenQ that would do that, like that. That's an HP monitor. I painted it to match the 12 and the 4000's whiteness. This is an IBM TFT 9513. It's got an Amiga sticker on there, Commodore sticker. Just Commodore everything up to make it look legit. That was faded the same color, beigeish, tannish as the Memorex Power Center and the 3000. So I figured, what the hell? You know, this was the tan, that was the white. Cool. MorphOS machine, what's going on with it? That's on a 40-inch, 34-inch HDMI television that I was going to use for my work monitor because it was my kid's TV, and then she wanted a bigger one and a bigger one and a bigger one. So MorphOS 315, did a video on that. Got my key all sorted, all that good stuff. Beautiful display. MorphOS 315. Media was found. System booted from 313. Kernel, yeah, so that's where I'm at. So yeah, 313. My apologies, I'm still 313. I've been trying to do 315, but I forgot that I can't click OK because when I boot off of the media and I press the Alt key or whatever the heck it is, Option key on the Mac keyboard to get the boot selector to boot from the CD to upgrade my stuff, it takes the USB away. So I can't press the key. I don't know what's going on. I have to put the IDE CD-ROM back in instead of the SATA one. Or no, the SATA one instead of the IDE. I put the IDE CD in. I had better luck with SATA. It just worked. But that's for another day. Let's go over to the mess side. I'm going to go a little freehand if you don't mind. Some people like that stuff. They like to see your junk. Here's the secret stash. I think there's tea and beer in there. Yep. Tea and beer. Cribs edition. And some honey mustard sauce and hot sauce for chicken. Nothing in the freezer. Here's my stereo I bought when I was 21 years old. She's a Techniques 5-disc CD changer rack. More junk. Okay, so here's the old mess. Well, sort of. Oh, it's hot over here. We got shelves. There's some Commodore speakers, various things and boxes and solar things and tapes. Got some more Amigas over here. They're all over the place. They're in shelves back there now. 1200 to the weirdo one, another 2000. That's a server. Haven't even got to that yet. My two iMacs. That one I bought brand new. There's the box for the junk. There's an Amiga 500 power supply just hanging on the wall. Just my stuff. Sorry if there's wind noise because I have the fan plugged in. It gets hot over here. Old work stuff. Yep. That's the Amiga stuff I haven't got to. Got to that box. More video game crap that I just moved over here from the other side. What's that? My old Hackintosh. Another MorphOS G5. Mom's PC. My Super Amithlon machine with a 5.2 gigabyte magneto optical drive, a compact PD650 cartridge / CD-ROM, 5 1/4 and 3 1/2 combo drive with USB card reader. That's an Amiga machine I built drinking beer. That is an Amiga 500. That's some shielding. That is a PCMCIA board and some Amiga games. There's my synthesizer. Table, parts of the Cribbage QB. Another LCD. Another Xserve. Another Xserve. Fiber switch, brocade, blah 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 blah. There's an Xserve RAID down here running too. There she is. She's been going for 12 years now. There's another server. I got crap everywhere. That's my actual server. Yep, still going on. So just some random work crap. Parts, chips, wings, dings, other things. Some hard drives for the Amiga. Just a couple. 12. Samsung monitor. God. Is that another Amiga? I don't know. The power supply for something. I see some fans back there. GVP hard drive, super hard drive for a 500. Where's Bob? This is a propeller off a 1911 Sopwith Camel from Germany. It was my father's friend who flew in World War I. Interesting, useless stuff. This is where the magic happens. This is most of the junk I do. Projects underneath, projects over there. That's about it. Still didn't even unpack the 1000 stuff. I'm pathetic. That's it.